Right about now, I want to talk about a trending issue. It has to do with the Oginigba people, and more about the Oginigba market. Now, a couple of days. What day was that? I can't remember exactly now, but I know it was this week. You and I, we talked about it. Was it on Monday? Was it on Tuesday? Where we were told that, traders were chased away. Yes, they were chased away from the market. I think it was on Monday they were chased away. And then by Tuesday, or was it Wednesday, we were told that the market traders lost about 380 million naira. Now, if you collate all the goods that, were either lost or destroyed as a result of the way the police handled the matter. But let's do proper introductions. You're listening to Hard Facts. I am Kalada Kurubatibo, and this is 92.3 Nigeria Info. All right, so let's get into the nitty gritty. So as I was trying to say, or I was trying to tell a story, on Monday we were told that police went into the Oginigba market that had just restarted at the time. If you want to go back in time, you would also remember that sometime, was it in 2021 or so, the River State government had stopped that market from operating and even moved the abattoir to Ngboshimini. Now, that land was later used for building a shopping mall. When this administration of local government administrators came into existence on the 7th of October, I can't remember exactly the day. I think it was 17th October. Chijioke Nwo, who is the chairman of Obiakpo, talked about reopening the market, and he insisted and reiterated that the market or the land belonged to the people. That's what he said, that the land belongs to the people. And he told them the market will be reopened. On Monday, we were told that the market had been reopened, but only for the police to go in there, commando style, and, chase people out of the market using tear gas, destroying items. And it was not a good story that we were told. But let it not be I'm making it up. Let it not be I'm the one telling the story. Let's take a listen to this.
They have lost so much money yesterday. Cumulatively, if you look at what we lost yesterday, it should be about 380 million. I personally was shot at a very close range of about a meter with tear gas. And that led me to being in hospital since morning yesterday till evening. I just came out this morning because of this press conference.
All right, so you heard it for yourself. He was shot with tear gas. But let's take a listen to some other people who were there and what they had to say.
This morning we came there, we slaughtered some cow and goats. So at the time when we were doing this business, suddenly we saw a group of persons that came with one man in a white Parajo jeep. They came in with the security, started shooting gun, harassing people that everybody should go out of that place. So we are surprised, throwing gas, tear gas all over. This morning, so he hit me down. Others people jump into the water. The cow does disappear. Almost about 47 cows, almost 70 goats. We didn't see. Their cash and other things where they came to do their business they were selling, all they lost it because of the shooting. In fact, we don't know what to do.
We opened the markets for the selling today. We're just surprised that the uniform men came in and started telling us go away. So I was helping some of my women to pack their things. One just came and said she lost 40,000 naira. So I begged the policemen. I said, let's go inside and check if we can see the money. When I went inside, all the people that was inside was the policemen. Even one of them put fire on some of the table. So I pleaded for them to off the fire. They should not destroy anybody's things, even though they don't want us to sell. But we will wait for our local government chairman to come and address us.
I had to tell you, they shot me, and therefore I look, because I not come here to fight. I just come here to find my daily bread. If to say this market, they have never said it within the public, we cannot come.
So we are calling on the government, commissioner of police, at least they should look into this matter and intervene. We are business people, we are not criminals.
All right. So before I get a response from the police, because the police has responded, before I do, let's take a listen to the Oginigba women and what they had to say sometime today when they visited the Obiakpo local government chairman. Take a listen.
Here we are, Oginigba women, Oginia community women. Our land, that is slaughter land, that belongs to Oginigba community. Since June, is it June or July? We entered to that land. When we saw that Oginigba and Onyesomike had been there, is it slaughter, Hyper City. And the Oginigba people heard that they wanted to commission there. No information, no anything, no compensation, no consultation was made to the Oginigba community. When we heard that they wanted to commission there, the Oginigba community rose up and said, what is happening in our land? We went there. We stayed there for 2 months. Even we went to the government house. They said we should go. They are coming to see us. We stayed there for 2 months. Now the remaining land, apart from the Hyper City, there's another remaining land. The Oginigba community women said we should have went there to market because that place was a marketing place. Before the Onyesomike took it from us, we went to that small bush that went at the corner and there started marketing. On the process of the marketing, everything is ready. Many people has come to register for the market. All of a sudden, on Monday, we were in the market. Policemen full all over. We all tear gas, all of us. We are throwing helter-skelter. Police people were driving us. Some fall, some cannot even see the road again to run to for refuge. And since that Monday, Okechinda and his group has blocked the market gate with their police. The police are there with their troops of police. So we should not go there again. And since that Monday, Oginigba people are running helter-skelter, finding refuge from the Almighty to mankind. This morning, the Oginigba women, we gathered ourselves early in the morning at 5:30, went to go and report to Chief Elelemwa to tell him what the son of Elelemwa is doing at Oginigba. Okechinda is not a native of Oginigba, but Elelemwa community. We went there. They said the chief was not around. We was at the gate. We were begging the security, open gate for us. This is Oginigba women. We went there. He was chair outside. Say the chief is not around. The king is not around. They gave me the mic, the phone. One of the people working there, they bring in their phone, say, Chief King wants to talk to us. I answered him. I said, we are Oginigba community. We come to see you. He said, what is the matter? I said, the matter is not on phone. It's not phone discussion. We want to see you face to face. He said he went for a conference. He will stay there for 3 days. I said, well, you will tell us the day we will be back, then we will come to see you face to face. We left there. Coming back home, we decided to come and see the Obiakpo chairman, which is our son, who has given us the authority that we should market in our community. That's why we gather. Since morning, we hired 2 buses to Elelemwa Likewise, we don't have to come to Obiakpo. And we know that this Obiakpo has been paying attention to us. We remember so many things that happened in our community many, many years ago. When we ran to Obiakpo, we were secured. When Timothy Obiakpo was here, we have a very big conflict. We came here, he answered us, and we succeeded. In two occasions, Oginigba has problem, and we run to Obiakpo, and this Obiakpo answered us. For this reason, as a son who has come to our community, who has addressed us, whom we love, we come with tears in our eyes to tell our son, the chairman of this Obiakpo, what shall we do? There's no more land.
All right, so for those of you who have not seen this video that I just played, an elderly woman, yes, she is advanced, looking at her facial expression and facial construct. I can say she is somewhere around late 60s, maybe somewhere around her 70s, and possibly the leader of the women in that Oginigba slaughter market. And she has narrated what has transpired. They were not aware of, how the land was going to be used. And when they saw the commissioning sometime, and I do remember that there was a protest sometime, the middle of the year in that area. The Oginigba people protested. They had slogans. I think we also had that story in our news. And according to her, if you listen carefully, they were not carried along. They were not carried along. And this is where my question from earlier in the conversation, I think on Tuesday, is very valid and pertinent. Can the local government chairman, rescind what was done by the executive government of a state? And I'm wondering why this matter has not been taken to the River State governor or his office, for some deliberation, and so we can know the way forward. Because once again, it is not a good story that is, in the news. 380 million thereabout lost as a result of what some might say a political battle between, people who were once in the same political family. Okay, but let's take a listen to what the Commissioner of Police had to say about this.
There's a pending case in court between Suleiman and disputant over that land, and whatever you see is as a result of court action. We only try to operate within the confines of the law. We only to enforce a court order. It's very normal. Court will give an order and it will return to the police for execution. Even if it is not a court order, it's a matter is pending in court. It is very prejudicial for one party to go and disobey that court order. So if there's any aggrieved party in that case, they should approach court for redress.
So, listening to the Commissioner of Police once again, the question I want to ask, which is a follow-up of the question I may have asked on Tuesday, is once again, is that could it be that Chijike was not aware that there is such a court order? Could it be he's not aware that the matter is in court? Could that be the case? Whichever the case, should the police, paid with taxpayers' money, paid with the taxes of these women in the market, paid with the taxes of the people in the market, act in the manner in which they did on Monday, where they shot tear gas? No warning. Usually, in situations like that, it is believed that the police is supposed to have some level of civil communication, because it is believed the police is our friend. Some level of civil conversation okay, there is a court order. We need you in the next 7 hours or 3 hours or 4 hours, to move your things. Not come in, once again, in commando style, like has been described by eyewitnesses, shoot tear gas, shoot, their guns in the air, chase people away, to the point that about 380 million naira worth of market product lost. We'll come back. Let's go for a quick commercial and I get your thoughts.
any pronouncement. If a matter is subsisting in court, that question can be channeled to the court to answer. There's a pending case in court between the disputants and claimants. There is a claimant and disputant over that land, and whatever you see is as a result of court action. And if there's any infractions or any other thing, should be directed to court. We only try to operate within the confines of the law. We only to enforce a court order. It's very normal. Court will give an order and it will return to the police for execution. Even if it is not a court order, it's a matter is pending in court. It is very prejudicial for one party to go and disobey that court order. So if there's any aggrieved party, in that case, really they should approach court for redress.
All right, you just listened to the Commissioner of Police, River State, Muhammad Mustafa, talk about why police officers are deployed to the Oginigba market. Now, on Monday, I told the story not too long ago that the traders were dispersed using tear gas, gunshots in the air. Yeah, sounds like a rap music, right? And it was just to chase marketers, or should I say traders, from the Oginigba market. Now, my question from Tuesday still stands. Is the local government chairman aware of all the intricacies in these matters? Is this not for the state government? And why is the state government quiet in this? But that's not my focus. My question from Tuesday still stands, but not my focus. My focus is taxpayers' money, once again, are used to fund the police, are used to pay the police their salaries. I mean, the police in itself is a product of law by representatives of the people. That means the people are the ones who have agreed in trust that there should be a police, so to say. And if the police saddled with the responsibility to maintain order in society, to maintain peace and lawfulness in society, is going into the market to say, hey, there is a court order, did they let the marketers know or the traders know that, hey, there is a court judgment? Because I guess a lot of them didn't know. If you listen to the trader who spoke in the office, who spoke at the office of Chijoke Chairman Obiakpo Local Government Area, you would understand that they're not in the know of what has happened. Were they carried along? Did the police act as their friend? Or should I say, should the police really talk to its paymaster in the way that it should have? Was using the commando style the best way to go about the Oginigba situation? And by the way, this is not to derail the conversation. If the people in the Ikwere local government can hear me, I guess they should shout more so that the police can respond to their own situation as well. But let's quickly go to the phone lines and get your thoughts. 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0007. WhatsApp number 0809-0306416. What are your thoughts? Could the police have acted in another manner than what they showcased on Monday? Yes, there is a court order, but does that give the police the right to treat the elderly, even the youths amongst them? Once again, we need to look at the economic implication of this. About 380 million naira, if not more, lost. Isn't the police supposed to safeguard those items? Anyways, let's listen to Susie, who is calling in from Alakaya. Susie, I'd like to get your thoughts on this one. Good afternoon. Welcome.
Good afternoon, Kalada.
Yeah, welcome, Susie.
I also don't want to believe that a legitimate approach must have been followed in this matter before this action that we qualify to be irrational.
Okay.
Because that is what some persons are saying.
Okay.
I want to say that sometimes the actions of some of us that are in the other part, in this part of the world, as against our security officers, would also be seen to be irrational too.
Okay.
Don't forget the people whom you interviewed, those ladies or women you interviewed, even though we are bringing a picture of elderly and all of that, just to whip up that sentiment. Because the elderly are actually ignorant of what is going on in that market.
Okay.
So it is possible that those who went to that market to erect structures and begin to sell have a backing. And there is something that somebody said this morning, which I believe so much, that there is a political conflict. We are beginning to shake up our powers and all of that. You can't do me anything. I am the one in charge and all of that. And the commissioner of police is talking about the issue of an order of court, which they respond to. So if they had gone to that market to talk to people and people refuse to move, what do you expect the police to do? Even though the people are giving testimony that they were shot closely with tear gas.
So you're saying,
Canada,
wait, Susie, you're saying there is no other way the police could have handled this other than that, because you believe that the people had refused to leave the market. Is that what you're saying?
Canada,
No, it's a yes or a no. I want to understand you. No, Susie, I want to understand you.
Producing canisters for police.
For criminals, for
people who actually invent police, and the law allow the police to carry canisters. Canisters don't kill anybody. It is only a way of making you leave the situation where you can. Once again, Susie, are you saying the police could not have acted in, because there was no riot, by the way? There was no violence taking place. The police way to have handled the matter to the point where there were economic losses. Canada, you are even putting all this out.
Yes or no? It's a simple question. Yeah.
So go and talk to the community people, and then cordon the marketers in their back and tie them with wrapper and remove them from the market. What the police have just done is part of their responsibility.
Okay. All right.
They have discharged their duty.
All right, Susie, thank you.
If anybody don't like this, they should go to court like what Commissioner of Police has said.
All right, thank you.
To use people as a shield.
Okay.
People are using these marketers as a shield.
Okay, thank you, Susie. I've got to go. They are being used as a shield. He says, Chima from Rumokuta, welcome. What is on your mind? I'd like to hear.
Hello, good evening, Mr. Canada.
Yeah, welcome, Chima.
When I was small, I think I was privileged to witness this secret ballot voting system. My father used to be a very strong politician then. You know what my father used to do? They will bring these old women and pack voters' paper they have pressed and give the women. People will file it under their wrapper. And they will now go to inside the place and queue up. Then when it's their turn reach, they know those policemen cannot, na old woman. Those women will now bring those things out and put in the ballot box and say, away. You understand? So the issue here is that is why I see the symbol of the law, eyes blind. They blinded her. That she will not be seeing all these things. So that when you commit a crime, the idea of saying as not begin, saying an old woman.
So Chima, you're saying, Chima, let me get to, you're saying that the traders were used, they are not in the know of what really is happening. So if they were used, let's go with your argument. Could the police have?
No, they were not even used. I don't understand.
Okay.
Those traders that you're seeing, they are not adamant of what is happening in that place, because that place has been in courtification since 81 weeks as a governor.
Okay.
Now the thing inside there, because they are taking advantage of the crisis at hand. Even knowing that the local government chairman is looking for any avenue to insult me to weekend.
So no, Chima, let's stay with the matter now. You have said the matter is in court, and as such, they should not be there. But the matter being in court, we're seeing that there is operation ongoing at the mall. So the court matter did not affect the mall's operation, right? And if that is the case, I'm going somewhere. If that is the case, and the people feel that, the remaining parcel of land, we also can make use of it, and they are wrong. Let's say they are wrong. Can the police use better measures to tackle the situation? Because once again, they have not stolen, they have not rioted, they have not distorted the peace in society. Could they have been different ways to get the job done?
Okay, thank you very much. Mr. Canada, if you remember very well, even in the studio, when Elzebon took over that place, he said that there are criminal elements, criminal activities, kidnapping, killing, everything was happening there. Can you remember? Now, those people here we are now seeing in the eyes of the law as criminals.
That's generalization. That's generalization.
That's why the law said, don't get to that place first until we have ascertained that you are not criminals.
All right.
All
right.
Now, what happened now, for you to contravene is other criminal. You're showing you that actually you're a criminal.
All right. Chima, I've got to go.
The police did not come immediately. People have to inform the police that, look, those people, they come again,
all right.
We are in stress now.
All right.
The police case. These are the orders.
I've got to go, Chima. I've got to go. Sorry. I've got Steve from Steve from D-Line. Welcome, Steve. Let's get
you kept me on this one for more than 5 minutes.
Sorry about that. Steve, I would move on to the next caller. Say your thoughts, please.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So what happened in your bulletin? You said that the former government, through the former Commissioner of Agriculture, relocated that market, that slaughter to
Boshimini. Yeah.
Which was built. So is that one working or not working? Because we have some slaughters, we have some cows that are missing all those stuff. Is that one working or not working?
So what's your point? I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to draw a nexus.
A market has been created for people. Maybe they are disobeying. This is government policy, and government has to be a continuity. Secondly, about a month ago, the present local government chairman came to announce that market will be open. Meanwhile, we understand that the supermarket there has been closed. There must be a reason why this thing was like this. The community people at the time, they are even going there to barricade that place. I think about sometime last month, sometimes they wear black clothes, they are not leaving that place. All this is so there's no, don't tell us today that this thing just come from the moon. There have been some processes, hide and seek games that have been going on. So if the police, as a law enforcement officer, came out, because recently, what happened to our local government places? They opened, they closed, vandalizing here and there. People are accusing the police did not take action. So if police, as a law enforcement officer, everybody is under the law, and do something that, let's go and call this before something happens. They don't do consultation to anybody. They have to go and do that and protect everybody. Everybody there.
Steve. We're not, Steve.
Any crisis.
Steve, we have not said, and I'm not arguing in that direction, that the police should not go and protect. The question once again is, could they have done it differently? And it's a very simple question. Could they have done?
Have you gone to Rumuala?
Who hasn't gone to?
I've gone to Element Junction.
What's that question?
All those things that make wires, go there and see that they are most of it. Criminals are occupied everywhere. So these are people. They don't want to obey the law. They are so after how they can take something and make their sense. That's the problem we have in this place.
And once again, I'm not disputing your argument. Could they? Yes. The question is a yes or a no question. Could there have been other measures or other ways to ensure that these people don't sell?
That is what we are. There's always a cause and effect.
Okay.
Things don't happen. There will be a cause before that. What they are seeing now is an effect of a cause.
All right.
So what is that cause that bring up this matter today? That's what we should be looking into. What is the cause? Don't just come to the effect.
Okay. All right then. Thank you, Steve.
Okay.
I've got to go. I've got Origi from Ogbogo. Origi, welcome. What is on your mind?
Good afternoon, Canada.
Yeah. Good afternoon.
Look, what is worth doing is worth doing well.
Okay.
It is never good for us to put politics in everything we are doing. How do we forget our national agreement? That is how we are going to live in Nigeria. If Obiamo is having problems of leadership, let them fight only Obiamo. But they should know that there are plenty of tribes in River State. If you go to Oginigba now, so many people have, so many of them have lost their properties and their goods, which is very, very bad. What do they tell of River State? That they are in River State to make money. Only of sudden, two brothers are fighting, they lost their own property. Who will own River State knows what is causing problems. Chijoke, as far as I'm concerned, completely has it right, very, very wrong. He's supposed to consult the governor. Ask the governor, please tell us the detail of this market. How do it go? Let the governor ask his aide to go and find out the integrity of that market before going into it. He just want to display his personal aggrandizement, which is very, very bad. Now he has caused problems. He's talking about how people invaded it. Police must always ask when there is court disorder. When police give you court order, when court gives court order and you fail to adhere to it, police will invade to your house or wherever and make sure they arrested you. So police, for me, I don't blame them for going there because there is court order.
All right then. All right then.
The two brothers or Equarians, be careful. Knowing where the river State is not only made of only Equarians.
All right. Origi, thank you very much for your thoughts there. I've got Ken from Ubumini. Ken, welcome. Let's talk, please.
Good day, Canada.
Yeah, welcome.
Canada, if I should answer your question, I think there should have been another means or strategy or a way to address the market people.
Can you share with us what strategy that could have been?
Now, you see, as long as the market people are not with weapons, chasing the police or chasing one after the other, or chasing themselves or fighting themselves, the best thing for the commissioner to do is to deport his men for them to know exactly who is responsible for what was going on there, for address and information which will lay or give way or pave way for invitation to the office and give them ultimatum on what to do in that market.
All right.
And not to zoom down there, start shooting tear gas and shooting gun on the air. Then what else do you think? I don't think you're getting me. So when the police are reacting, when there is an information or order from above, it seems that River State now has become another war ground for the Abuja gang.
All right. Ken, I've got to go.
Every year, we hear the police working extremely harder when the governor even gives them order.
All right.
When the governor tells them what to do, they will not do. But when there is another order from above, according to them, they will work as if. I don't really understand this.
All right, Ken, I've got to go. Thank you. Quickly, I do have a call from the media aide of the local government chairman of Obiakwa. But before I get to him, let's listen to Give from Oginigba. Give, quickly tell us your thoughts and let's get talking, please.
Canada, separate quarrel before you separate fight.
Okay.
I've heard it before.
Yeah.
That is what is happening here. Yesterday, not on your radio station, I contributed. I will not mention the names of Oginigba elders that went to that radio station. It was exactly what I was saying yesterday, and I want to repeat it. I said, separate quarrel before you separate fight. You cannot tell me you said you have gone to court, but you are all over shouting and telling us how Shijoke Iwuwo is very brave. Now the brave man is crying and people want to blame police. I will not blame police. Police will continue to enforce the laws of this land.
All right.
As people don't want to hear words, there is a way you will treat them. They will get about what is going on in that market. Okay. Because if you listen to the day they went to that place when he opened the market, you don't have that power, you don't have that right because you're a local government chairman.
Right.
And I've been using the word that I don't even recognize him. It's a purported local
government
chairman.
Gabe, thank you very much. Let's stay on the matter. Let's quickly go to Eze Amadi, media aide to Chijioke Iwuwo, chairman Obiakwa local government. Welcome. So quickly, what do you want to contribute, please?
Thank you, Canada, for giving me this opportunity.
Turn off your radio.
It's very unfortunate that our Nigerian police will reduce themselves into a market where our the court order, which signed that court order, from which court that he now went to a market owned by the Oginigba people to now chase them away in a manner that they did. We are begging him to show us that court order. Before now, you have been seeing what you have been doing. You have seen what you have been doing online, going to the Oginigba people, negotiating with them on how that market should be opened. Then somebody from nowhere, from Abuja, came and gave commissioner of police order to that they should chase traders away, and the man went there to chase them away. Without considering the women there, and the market are losing more than 300 million, and the commissioner of police is now coming after 2 days. He's now coming up with a concordant story to say he's acting based on court order.
I don't have much time. But first, are you saying there is no court order? Are you very sure? Have you tried to search, maybe relate with the Attorney General? Yeah.
Mr. Canada, how can there be a court order and we are not aware? The council, local government council is not aware. How can there be a court order and Oginigba people are not aware? How can there be a court order and Oginigba king is not aware? How? If which has any court order, who are not to read? We are not lawless people. The council of our chicken war is not.
It's an order from the state government.
The market is not a market belongs to the government. It's a community market. That's the market belongs to the community people. So you can't be there and be the urban city. Okay, you're building the urban city and you deny the community their land to build their market without compensation to them. We're paying them. Here the woman, the leader of the Oginigba women, saying that there's no compensation whatsoever, nothing given to them.
But yet again, the argument is the state government is still bigger than the local government. I understand your argument, but the state government is bigger than the local government.
Of course, the local government cannot do anything without carrying the state government along or without informing the state government. Who carry everybody along? The ministry, the agencies that are in charge. Okay. And they say this market there's no information whatsoever as regards if I thought the people sold this land to the government. No, nothing. No document to show.
All right. Thank you very much. I've got to go. Thank you, Ezia Madi, for clarification. Thank you. All right. Let's quickly read some messages. So you've heard from the media officer, Obiakpo. Interesting. So he has countered what the police has said. Oh, do I have enough time to read messages? My goodness, interesting. When I come back from the other side of the commercial, I read some messages like that of Owanate Clinton West that says the chaotic destruction at the Oginigba market by Nigerian police is unbearable and worrisome. I think the Oginigba market destruction has political undertone. Let unbiased investigation be carried out by the CP, and the perpetrators should be arrested and brought to book to serve as a deterrent. I want to thank you very much for that one. And Pastor Smart Port Harcourt says the CP is only out for damage control. Whatever court order the parties involved will always be aware that order was not from the court but from the owner of the mall, and he should be told that Rivers State belongs to all of us. Pastor Smart Port Harcourt. I'll go for a quick commercial. When I come back, I'll read some more messages.